Hello, thank you for tuning in to Danny's Beverage World. Today I have new Pepsi. It's not just a big cola bottle. This got the new Pepsi logo, and this is new Pepsi. This is a product for Japan, I think, exclusively, but it's a new Pepsi, new formula. Pepsi loses like 20 to 1 against Coke. Coke rules this market with an iron fist. People love Coke here. Pepsi does horrible. They still have the original Pepsi flavor. It's sold more to restaurants and like little bottles. And there's some discount stores. I found regular Pepsi in here where I'm staying. But this is new Pepsi. They're not even calling it new Pepsi. See, Pepsi Yum Brands learned from Coca-Cola in 1990 when New Coke came out. Because New Coke, they discontinued the old Coke formula, and basically they found out people preferred Pepsi. They had the Pepsi challenge. People did like Pepsi better than Coke in the United States. Coke was stupid. They took regular Coke off the market, came out with New Coke. I drank New Coke. I mean, New Coke was awesome. It was actually better than Pepsi, better than the old original Coke. And it was called New Coke. This new Pepsi doesn't even get close to New Coke. New Coke was the best. It's the only Coke I know, or any cola I know, that actually use 3 sugars. In these soda machines, they use the mixers. They go 5 to 1 on the syrup to water. On New Coke, it tasted more like 6 to 1, and it had 3 separate sugars in it. But this new Pepsi, which this here doesn't translate to new. They quietly put it out on the down low. This goes through machines, some grocery stores, the restaurants. Now they do the Coke in the little bottles, or I'm sorry, Pepsi in the little bottles. So they got the original Pepsi in the bottles in the restaurants, and then out in the supermarket and the machines, they go with this Big Cola. Yum Brands has some excellent marketing. They really learned from Coca-Cola's screw-ups in the 90s. Coke should have left Coke in the market and came out with New Coke. And this is exactly what Pepsi's doing here. They're losing big time to Coke, so they come out with new Pepsi. They don't call it new, and they don't say it's cherry Pepsi or anything else. All they talk about on this bottle is its cold extracted cola nut flavor. Asahi Beer came out with craft cola, and that tastes like a cola nut extracted cola. Like this one tastes like cola nut extracted cola. It tastes good. It's okay. It's not as good as original Pepsi or original Coke. But this again is just trying to take market share away. And it's Yum Brands up to sneaky tricks. And like they used all the playbook from Coke, and they're not making those mistakes again like Coke did. And so what they did is high fructose. It's cheaper, big, huge bottle. This is when like free refills started in the United States, when they got rid of real sugar, went to high fructose, made everyone fat. They're doing the same thing, Yum Brands. They're cheating people, putting high fructose corn syrup, giving you a bigger bottle, making you fatter than a whale. That's Yum Brands. I mean, it's Taco Bell. It's like, they got caught for animal feed for corn, for their crunchy tacos. And their meat isn't even meat. They call it a beef taco. So this is like Yum Brands again, how they do their marketing. But I mean, I'll say it's very good marketing though. I mean, personally, I would have a little more integrity in marketing, but this is Yum Brands, and they're losing big time to Coke here. And so this is basically they have different points of distribution. So they're trying to soak up market share from Coke. Japanese are very trendy. They love Apple Computer. They love Coca-Cola. Those are 2 things that they sell a ton of. Everyone's got an Apple phone, and everybody drinks Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola in the restaurants, they have little glass bottles like this. It's those little tiny Coke bottles. And Pepsi has their own little bottle. It's not glass. It's like a plastic bottle of regular Pepsi, and it's small. So they use the restaurants for their old original formula, and they use supermarkets and vending machines for this large quantity of cola. And it's about 89 yen compared to like 112, 119 yen to regular Coke. because Coke is king here in Japan. And this is, I don't know why Asahi and Yum Brands thinks that Japanese like cola nut flavor in their cola, because obviously they don't. When you look at, they sell shelffuls of Coke. I mean, they can't sell enough of it. But anyways, thanks for watching Danny's Beverage World. Bye now.